On June the 13th, 2025, the unthinkable happened. Iran and Israel plunged into full-scale war, shaking the world and drawing in global superpowers like the US, Russia, China, and India. But this conflict didn't erupt overnight. It's the explosive result of decades of shadow wars, shifting alliances, and strategic rivalries. To understand what's happening now, we have to go back, because the roots of this war run deep. The roots of animosity between Israel and Iran stretch back to the 1979 Iranian Revolution. Prior to that, Iran, under the Shah, maintained cordial, though discreet, relations with Israel, bound by mutual concerns over Arab nationalism and Soviet influence. However, after the revolution, Iran's new leadership adopted a staunchly anti-Israel stance, branding Israel as an illegitimate state and providing support to groups hostile to it. Over the decades, this antagonism has manifested in proxy conflicts, cyber attacks, and covert operations across the region. Iran's support for Hezbollah in Lebanon and other groups in Gaza has been met by Israeli airstrikes and targeted assassinations, creating a cycle of escalation that has repeatedly threatened to spill into open war. For decades, the United States has stood firmly behind Israel, not just as a strategic partner, but as a symbol of shared values and unwavering alliance. This bond has translated into billions in military aid, cutting-edge weaponry, and powerful backing on the global stage. So when war erupted in 2025, Washington didn't hesitate. American warplanes joined the skies, launching direct strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. The message was clear: Iran must not go nuclear, and Israel would not stand alone. But this move wasn't just about defending an ally. It was about preserving US dominance in a region where energy flows fuel the world, and rival powers like Russia and China are watching closely. The battlefield may be the Middle East, but the stakes are truly global. Russia's interest in Iran is rooted in strategic and economic calculations. Iran provides Russia with a key ally against Western influence in the Middle East, and serves as a partner in regional conflicts like Syria. Economically, Iran offers opportunities for arms sales, nuclear cooperation, and energy collaboration, particularly in oil and gas. Both countries benefit from undermining US sanctions and reshaping a multipolar world order. Iran also allows Russia to project power in the region without direct confrontation. Though their relationship is transactional and cautious, Russia values Iran as a counterweight to NATO, the US, and Western hegemony. China's interest in Iran is driven by strategic goals rather than mere greed. As the world's largest energy importer, China seeks secure access to Iran's vast oil and gas reserves. Iran's location also makes it vital to China's Belt and Road Initiative, linking Asia to the Middle East and Europe. With limited Western competition due to sanctions, China gains favorable access to Iranian markets and infrastructure projects. Strengthening ties with Iran also helps China counter US influence in the region. While military cooperation remains limited, China values Iran as a key partner in expanding its global reach and economic power. Imagine India standing at a crossroads, caught between two powerful neighbors, Israel a trusted partner in defense and technology, and Iran, a vital source of energy and a gateway to Central Asia through the Chabahar port. India watches the rising tensions between these two with concern. It knows that any conflict could disrupt its energy supplies and threaten the safety of millions of Indians working in the Middle East. So, India chooses a careful path, urging peace and dialogue. Balancing old friendships and new alliances, India hopes to keep the fragile peace, protecting its interests while avoiding being drawn into the storm. In the end, the Israel-Iran war is far more than a regional showdown. It's a pressure point where global rivalries collide. Behind every response from the US, Russia, China, and India lies a deeper game of influence, history, and power projection. This conflict isn't just reshaping the Middle East. It's revealing the fault lines of a changing world order.